So for an ancient Greek-speaking person, why would adelphe have a narrower semantic range than adelphos when the only difference here is the gender? Why would that
Because
be the case?
while it is true the Greek word adelphe, translated sisters, is the feminine form of the Greek word adelphos, translated brother, it doesn't follow adelphe has the same multiple Greek meanings as adelphos does. In Strong's exhaustive Greek concordance, the Greek word adelphe, translated sisters, has only two meanings: one, a full own sister, and two, a female believer. These two limited Greek meanings are used only and consistently 26 times in 11 New Testament books, as well as over 100 times in the Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Old Testament. In other words, adelphe doesn't have the wider semantic range as adelphos, translated brothers, does. Furthermore, by sisters, both the Old and New Testaments limit a full own sister to refer to either a full blooded sister or a half sister sharing one biological parent, but not a stepsister sharing neither biological parent but becoming a stepsister through adoption or marriage. This is why we can limit the Greek meaning of Jesus' brothers, adelphos, to be his half brothers, which was conceded by Trent Horn during our debate on the Marian dogmas in 2022 on Pints with Aquinas.
But here Strong says brother, but that could also mean half brother, right?
Oh, absolutely. And then it says when you refer to adelphe, when you look that up, it only has two meanings. It refers to
Okay.
a natural sister as well, or a
All right.
biological.
I'm running out.
In fact, this was the view of the earliest of church fathers in the first couple hundred years of church history, such as Saint Hegesippus in the 2nd century, who referred to Jesus' brother Judas as his brother, quote, according to the flesh, meaning biological brother, preserved in Eusebius' church history, as well as St. Victorinus of Petau from the late 3rd century, who argued Jesus' siblings were children of Joseph and Mary, which Jerome conceded St. Victorinus wrote this in Jerome's Against Helvidius, despite Jerome disagreeing with him in the early 5th century. So, despite adelphe being the feminine form of adelphos, it doesn't have the same wider semantic range, but only has two meanings, supported by the Greek, the New Testament, the Septuagint, as well as the earliest of church fathers. Click the link on the screen where I explain linguistically and biblically why Jesus' brothers and sisters can only mean younger half siblings, not stepsister, cousin, or other non uterine relatives.